Que pasa, amigos? My name is Ash, and today I want to talk about how I traveled forward in time and discovered the future of gaming. I just got back from 5, 10, and 20 years in the future, and I have brought with me two events from each era that have changed the world of gaming in massive ways. We are constantly pushing further and further into the future, and the gaming industry is evolving right before our eyes. So what will the gaming landscape look like in the future? 5 years from now, the world will certainly be different, but not so different from what we have now. However, by this time, the Metaverse will be a fully functioning space where most people will be spending a ton of their time and money. If you'd like to know exactly what a Metaverse is, I'll have the video we made a couple of weeks ago tagged in the right-hand corner as well as in the description. In short, the Metaverse is the next evolution of the internet where people will be immersed in a matrix-like space where people can work, shop, and experience different forms of art and so much more. This new digital space will be a major part of our culture and will represent the cutting edge of science and technology. It will be responsible for a large part of our economy and our gaming industry. This is because I believe one of the very first metaverses will be developed by Epic Games and housed within and under the Fortnite banner. Major companies are aware of this next phase of the internet and social media, so expect a ton of big name studios and companies to develop their own versions as well. The metaverse will shape the gaming industry in major ways, and while I can't tell you exactly what those changes will look like, just know they are coming in 5 years' time. The second major change I noticed from 5 years in the future was the big name streaming services like Netflix and Disney Plus dove straight into the ocean of gaming. Many of the large streaming platforms now offer an added gaming subscription, allowing users to tack the additional fee onto their overall monthly price. These services partner with virtual consoles like Stadia and the Xbox xCloud, so subscribers can play games directly off of their Netflix account by utilizing a service like Stadia to run them through the cloud, all for one low monthly price. The future in 2025 is definitely looking bright for the gaming industry, as it's cheaper and easier than ever to play games wherever and whenever, which jumps perfectly into the 10-year predictions. I mean, things I saw when I was in the future with my time machine I made out of my Xbox One and some tinfoil. Anyway, the trend that has started in present day and became ever more apparent in 2025 is now a full-blown gaming industry standard. What I mean is, physical consoles of any kind are now considered retro and outdated. Buying a PS5 in 2030 will be like buying the Nintendo 64 today. It's a fun, quirky system to buy, and it allows us to have a little nostalgic break from the virtual space every now and then. The production of the physical console has ceased to exist, and there will never be a PlayStation 6 or Xbox, whatever the hell they call it. Xbox X Series X times 10, I don't know. This means all non-old school gaming is done directly through the cloud, making any physical hardware obsolete. This also means there are no more physical copies of games to be printed or produced either, taking an entire corner of the gaming industry and moving it into the digital space and into the metaverse. The world is slowly becoming enveloped by technology, and the gaming industry will be no exception. Retailers like GameStop and the gaming sections in Target and Walmart will be long gone, as all gaming accessories such as controllers and VR headsets are purchased through the consumer's metaverse store of choice. In this era, most players flock to the Amazon Metaverse, as it is the mega mall of the internet. Not the first ever metaverse, but by 2030, it is the most well-developed and polished, made so with billions of dollars being pumped into the project. Finally, I report back from the year 2040. When I was 20 years in the future, I saw things I couldn't even begin to explain or understand for myself. The tech being used by the common person was mind-blowing and something none of us could have seen coming. But here is what I do know about the world of gaming in 2040. VR has nearly taken over the entire industry. Rightfully so, as virtual reality is now indistinguishable from the real world. While it isn't as immersive as the Matrix, as players still must wear a small headset and can still hear and feel sensations outside the virtual world, we are getting damn close. Physical stores of any kind, especially gaming retailers, are outdated and the concept completely abandoned. All shopping is done within VR, where consumers go to visit virtual stores, where they purchase products that are then taken via drone to their house on the same exact day of order. Gaming has proved to be invaluable in this new world, as they help to push and polish the metaverse, as well as these virtual reality spaces. However, the world as we know it has changed. The elites in the gaming industry have ruined the art style we once loved. Video games were once an interactive art where studios and developers would pour years of hard work and passion into a project looking for ways to push creative limits, where players would form fond childhood memories and friendships around their favorite games. But now, the future is somewhat bleak. In 2040, the world's most powerful companies have consolidated, slowly increasing economic power and influence, with the gaming industry not being an exception to this scourge. The Googles, Facebooks, and Amazons of the world have become immense global superpowers, swallowing every single aspect of the global economy. By this time, the gaming industry was just one of a million victims. With these superpowers manufacturing soulless cookie-cutter games, the art of gaming has turned into a heartless business. The passion dumped into each game is all but gone, and so is the passion the players used to have for this once beautiful art form. However, this future is not set in stone. The path has yet to be completely cemented, and we have the power to ensure the thing we love remains the glorious art form it has been and still is. In the present, we have seen the beginnings of corporate greed with pay-to-win systems and loot boxes, but we have pushed back against this future evil, and if we continue to fight for what is moral, we can ensure our gaming future is bright. Anyway, that will do it for this video. Make sure you hit like, click or tap that subscribe button to become the heart of this gaming channel, and be a part of the conversation in the comments below by telling everyone how you feel about the future of gaming. And for more gaming analysis, news, reviews, and opinions, stay here on Ash Heart. And as always, thanks for watching.